There's a few maps in Black Ops 3 that we've been anticipating for quite a while now. The most notable would probably be Atlantis. I know Reed Radolson27 has been chomping at the bit for the better part of a decade to receive an Atlantis map. Another map you can say the same thing for is London. We didn't see a London map in Black Ops 3 like we had initially theorized, so surely London must be coming in Black Ops 4. And this is what I want to talk about today. It's starting to seem ever more likely that we won't receive a London map in Black Ops 4. It begs the question, is London dead? We started to theorize that a London map was coming following the release of DE. Within DE, you'll find two newspapers. The first says huge parade in London. The second then says reports of zombies attacks in London, officials not confirming. You can also interact with that first newspaper to get it to read the headline of the zombie newspaper, as if you're alternating another dimension or you're changing history. It's weird. So this led us to believe that a London map was coming, but with each subsequent DLC in Black Ops 3, there was no London. So then we placed our bets and said London must be coming in Black Ops 4, and I remember I was convinced London would be the first map in this game. So then we started doing more digging and more speculating. We had received the new Die Rise loading screen, which featured a ragtag group of both Ultimus and Primus going to the house. Now it's believed that the house is in Sheffield in the United Kingdom, so maybe them going to the house in the United Kingdom set up the zombie outbreak in London. Or maybe that's why they were in the United Kingdom, because the zombies had started in London, or let's go to the original source of the house. Something like that. So maybe that would set up this future London map. Then it went even further with the new Mob of the Dead loading screen. The page said, Zombies. Parliament gathers for an emergency. And the rest is kind of cut off, so it's hard to get the full context of the statement. But this was after the new Mob of the Dead loading screen too, which led to the suspicion that maybe we'll go to Mob of the Dead, we'll get a Mob of the Dead map, and then we'll get our London map. Something like that. Perhaps they could be the two maps on launch, where the first one would be Mob of the Dead and the second one would then be the London map. Maybe something like that. We even learned during the lead up to Black Ops 4 that Craig Houston was in the United Kingdom doing work for zombies. And that's all we knew about it. We didn't know exactly what he was doing or what this map was for. He just knew he was there doing something for zombies. So we've got all these hints leading to London, the different loading screens, the newspapers, Craig being in the United Kingdom doing zombies work. It must be coming with all these hints, surely. However, here we are now, and we still don't have any signs of a London map. In fact, we have absolutely nothing. There have been no references to London in Black Ops 4. DLC 1 dropped, and it was dead of the night. And this is based on the idea of a haunted mansion, not battling zombies across London. So really this doesn't have the same feel of the original London map. Plus it's in the Chaos story, not the Ether story. Then we also learned through leakers that a remake of Nuketown Zombies is coming, and the leaks have suggested this will be DLC 2. Jason also teased that DLC 2 could be in Greece.
Okay, so next question. Okay, question from Tomo321. I hope I got your name right there. It says, can you tease what's going to be in DLC 2? What a very good and direct question. I don't know if I can say that on these kind of Twitters and YouTube's social media thing. It's all Greek to me.
Jason pretty much confirms that we're going to Greece when he says it's all Greek to me, and we also got hints towards Greece at the end of Voyage of Despair. Shaw makes references to Delphi, which is an ancient Greek town. So we're told we're getting 4 zombies experiences. The first was Dead of the Night, the second will most likely be Greece, the third will probably be Nuketown, and then we have the 4th and final DLC. If the 4th DLC isn't London, then I believe a London Zombies map is dead, and we will not receive it during our Black Ops 4 Zombies season, or at least the traditional Zombies season. And this begs the question, will DLC 4 be London? Personally, I don't think so. There's been speculation that Dead of the Night was actually our London map. It's been said that the map is set in a mansion outside of London. In fact, this mansion kind of looks like castles that you can find in the United Kingdom, or maybe not castles, but actual like buildings. So if that's the case and this is our London map, and maybe that's why Craig was in the UK to get stuff for Dead of the Night, then I think I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. One, because it doesn't really fit in like a London map. It doesn't feel like London at all. You could honestly set this in any old town in the UK and just call it a mansion. And secondly, it's not a part of the Ether story. We want an Ether London map. Now, if an Ether London map were to exist, and it's DLC 4, it would have to be the finale to the Ether storyline. I firmly believe that DLC 4 will wrap up the Ether story. It's been hinted very clearly that this story is starting to come to an end, and this would probably be the final Great War, the battle between both Primus and Dr. Monty, as well as maybe the Apothicons. And London just doesn't strike me as a good location for that final battle. It doesn't make sense. I'd more expect them to go to the house than I would London for a final battle, or I guess Argotha, but we've already been there. So I don't know exactly what they would do with that, but London just doesn't strike me as a good location for that. But then again, what would we be doing in London anyway? How is London significant to our story? At the moment, it really isn't significant to our story at all. So London's kind of like an open slate. If they were to go to London, they would kind of have to make up a reason for us to go to London. It'd be almost like starting from scratch with this map. There haven't really been that many references to why our characters would want to go to London. You know? There'd have to be something there for them, and I'm not sure what that would be. So that's where we currently are in regards to a London map. It will either be DLC 4 or the London map is dead. Perhaps they had planned to go back in Black Ops 3 to London, but then changed their minds. And this has happened before. Originally, Paris was supposed to be the final DLC in Black Ops 4, but then they decided to make it Moon instead. Maybe at one point along the way, one of our maps was London, and it just got cut. They didn't like how it was working in the story, or they wanted to go in a different direction. And maybe it also got cut to make room for more Chaos maps, something like that. They wanted to incorporate more of their new story because they felt they really had something good with it. It could be something like that. What do y'all think? Are you disappointed that a London map may have been cut? Are you holding out hope that London will be DLC 4? I'd like to know what you guys think. And if you have any theories as to how London could incorporate into our story, I'd love to hear it, because at the moment, with the exception of just those few newspapers, I really don't have much of an idea. That's going to wrap things up, though. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful day, and bye.